All right. So, first of all, who are you?
Oh, my name is Jose.
Just as an artist, how do you define yourself and where did you get started?
Oh, I was born in Montgomery, Alabama. I started listening to music as a kid, like Michael Jackson, Tupac, and and just they gave me inspiration. You know what I mean? It's crazy that as a kid I seen Bow Wow too. You know what I'm saying? I was inspired by him in a way. It's crazy that we also got a record together. God is great.
What genre of music do you produce?
Man, I'm into pop and hip hop right now. Hopefully, I can spin off to some gospel though. So
It's funny that you say you want to do gospel music, and then I listen to your music, and then you have something like Pandemic Party, which is just the opposite of gospel music.
yeah, right, right.
It's a really funny concept because you're saying it's a pandemic party, but ironically, no gatherings at all. So, what inspired you with the concept of pandemic party?
Man, I got a story. Okay, this what it was at the time. I was just working a regular job at the time. It was during the Black Lives Matter campaign going on. It was like way before that even happened. You know what I'm saying? Like in March, it was like I had the concept of, you know what? I want to do something like a party joint. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have no clue it was gonna be like a pandemic. So when the pandemic hit, I was like, you know what? Maybe should I talk about a pandemic party? Because I was getting overwhelmed myself because we was like all locked in the house. We couldn't go nowhere, and especially like here in California. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something that's gonna make people have fun, that's stuck in the house and that can't go out, because California take the pandemic very seriously. So I was like, everybody wearing masks. So I was like, okay, so I need to turn this around and make it so everybody can have a good time, enjoy themselves, party safely. So when I wrote the record, it was like Black Lives Matter started coming around, and then the pandemic really, really hit, and I was like, whoa, I'm ahead of time. I ain't even finish it. Honestly, I just did the hook and then I did the first verse. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just sit on this because I'm not sure if this is an appropriate song for this moment right now. And then I finally just said, forget it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to work on the record. Then I sent it to Bow Wow, and Bow Wow jumped on the record. And this was during the time when he was doing his shows in Houston, and then the mayor was shutting his show down, trying to shut his show down. So I was like, maybe he felt the record and he's like, yo, I want to jump on it. He sent me the feature back the same night. I mean, the next day, I'm sorry. I think he made it a little more creative also because he's basically talking about partying the females, you know what I mean? And by me talking about a whole different dynamic in the song of having meat on the grill and party without no troubles going on and have to run from the cops. Cause all this, like I said, it was like Black Lives Matter type deal. Everybody running from the cops, doing all this other stuff. So it's like, we don't want no drama, you know what I mean? We just trying to have a good time, enjoy ourselves because we all going through bad times and we just trying to feel uppity, and feel happy.
100%. Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed like when I listen to the rest of your songs, I listen to all of them, that they're all very upbeat and they're really happy. And so I figured like the pandemic party, the song would be a way for you to like create a really happy, uplifting song, but also promoting, social distancing and wearing a mask and being safe. So it's like you did it in a very tasteful way. So segue again. It's one thing to be a triple threat, but you're like five things. Because on your Instagram, it's like you're a musician, you're an actor, a brand ambassador, a model. So how did you just branch into all of these?
Everything really happened fast. I had thoughts of being an actor, but it never was my passion to do.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, I think the pandemic really brought it out of me to answer my question of is this really what I want to do in my career, to be an actor? And I think the pandemic brought it out of me. So with that being said, is I was just sitting at home, and I put on Netflix and I was just watching the movie, all the First Lady movies, 1 and 2, like I guess you peeped that out with Jim Jones on it and everything. And I was like, whoa, I want to work with that director. So what I did was I looked at all the credits. So I hit up through email and everything, and I was like, I'm interested, I'm a fan or whatnot. And the agency, they actually hit back. They asked me to send a reel. So what I did was I didn't have a reel out that time. I ain't have nothing out. So what I did, I went and shot a reel, and then I put it out there and I sent it to him, and he hit me back, said, yo, you fit the role.
That's super dope. I mean, hey, good for you for even like reaching out. You don't know if you don't try. So first of all, what are the First Lady movies about, and what's your role in the third one?
I don't know if I could really tell you about the role I'm in. It's like
okay.
a surprise, you know what I mean? But the First Lady movies are really about basically like a cartel movie. It's like a family thing, drama. You got drama in there. Basically don't step over my loyalty type stuff.
Hey yo, this your boy Jose. Make sure y'all go check out my new single with Bow Wow called Pandemic Party. And y'all be on the lookout June for my new movie coming out called First Lady 3. I'll be playing Will Jr., directed by Dennis Reed. Y'all go check that out. Make sure you go check out First Lady 1, First Lady 2, starring Jennifer Williams and Hoops from Flavor Flav. But make sure y'all go check that out for me, y'all. It's your boy Jose again. Go check out Pandemic Party on all digital retailers. Let's go.